Today we're talking with Blair Police Chief Joe Lager, and there's a few activities coming up that you want to let the community know about. And
yes, thank you, Connie. The first one that we're really excited about because we're doing a little different format this year is our annual National Night Out. It's going to be held at Lions Park over by the depot on August 1st between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. And there's going to be a lot of games, giveaways, meet the officers. That's going to be your community policing at work right there in the park. So I encourage everyone to come.
And actually, Real Country 97.3 will be participating in that as well. So we're looking forward to it, too. I think that it's important to let people know that, okay, these are the folks who are looking out for you, and it's okay to go up and talk to them.
You bet. And that partnership with the radio and with other vendors and different organizations that are going to be there, that's what the police department needs. We have to have that in order to police like we should. Yeah,
it's just part of being a community. So there's the National Night Out, and that's August 1st.
It's on a Tuesday at the depot at Lions Park. And then on August 8th, a week later, is when we have at the police department the backpack giveaway with the different organizations setting that up.
Yes, and in fact, I think the Optimists have been working on that, and the Chamber of Commerce and a few other groups to line up donations of basic school supplies, and then they put those in backpacks for each grade level, and then that's the giveaway will be the August 8th.
Correct.
And if I remember right, you do have to show what school you're enrolled in.
Correct. They want to make sure that you are enrolled in school here in Washington County somewhere.
Yeah, and that's really helpful because I know if you have kids, and especially if you have more than one child, outfitting them for school is not a cheap endeavor.
No, it's a big expense, especially at the beginning of the school year.
Yeah.
Connie, also that night, there will be a seatbelt check.
Good.
The Region 6 will be there to help have certified people checking seatbelts. So that's going on at the same time on August 8th at the police department from 5 to 7.
Okay. Now, there's other things going on with the police department. You might be having some new folks on board.
Yep. As we've talked about in the past, we're 2 officers short, so we started the interview process. What we call our peer interview, where there's police officers and members of the city staff interview prospective candidates. We did that already. We're narrowing down to 10 candidates, and then those go in front of the civil service.
Okay, and then the civil service will?
Yep. They then narrow it down to, they rank them between 1 and 10, and then they give the top names to the mayor for his decision or for his choice to pick one of them.
Okay. So when's the soonest we might see someone new?
Well, the civil service interviews aren't until August 10th. You'll have to wait for a city council after that. So maybe the end of August, beginning of September is when you would see a name.
Okay. Now, if somebody is applying for this and maybe they're fresh out of school or something like that, there's more training that happens, isn't there?
Correct. There's, if you're a non-certified candidate, there's 16 weeks out at Grand Island. And then we also have a minimum of 14 weeks of training in-house to show you kind of the ropes, how you should patrol the city of Blair. So that's quite a bit of chunk in your first year of being a new employer.
Gotcha. Now, we've been talking about this. We're coming into some hot weather, and there's actually a hot weather, a high temperature warning from the National Weather Service. And invariably, somebody's going to, I'd rather they not, but almost always you're going to find someone who leaves an animal in a car or something like that. And you do want people to call.
Absolutely. They see something like that where there's a possibility of animal being injured or even a child. We want you to call on something like that. We do have a part-time animal control that will respond. And if he's busy or not on shift, then the officers will absolutely respond to something like that.
So anytime there's a question about safety, in the past when I've had, concerns about something, it's just like, I hate to call and bother somebody, because I know you guys are busy, But if it's
No, that's our responsibility. That's what we're there for, is to try to do some things that others don't feel comfortable doing or shouldn't be doing, and safety is one of our priorities.
Okay. Is there any concerns right now? Are they? We're pretty much past fireworks now. We're not having too many fireworks complaints.
Correct. No, those are gone. That's one thankful part of the job, is that after 10 days, it's pretty well nil.
Okay, good deal. Well, we appreciate your time, and of course, you're always welcome to stop in. And then I see reports on Facebook and things like that, so our listeners can always add the police department on their Facebook page. And
Absolutely, and they can also report crimes that way too. So anytime you want to get involved with the police department, we're more than happy to try to include you.
We've been talking with Blair Police Chief Joe Lager today on Real Country 97.3. I'm Connie Green.